Hello, and thank you for taking the time out to watch this video about the Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan Scheme. My name's Luke Taylor, one of the partners at CBILS Group, and in the video we're going to take a closer look and answer some of the common questions about the loan scheme. Many businesses across the UK are struggling to maintain cash flow as they attempt to cover the day-to-day costs of running a business throughout the coronavirus lockdown period. This cash flow crisis could mean that 1 in 5 businesses run out of cash by the end of April, according to recent data, while 6 in 10 will have no reserves left within 3 months. The government has taken unprecedented action to try and support businesses during this difficult time, including more than 330 billion of guarantees to lenders via the Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan Scheme, better known as CBILS. These are intended to help businesses bolster their cash reserves until other measures come into force and the period of lockdown eventually ends in the UK, when trading can then return to some form of normality. To help you gain a greater appreciation of what the CBILS covers and whether you or your business may be eligible, we will answer some of the common queries today. What does the CBILS offer to small businesses? Funding can be in various forms to suit the needs of businesses. This includes loans, overdrafts, invoice financing or asset finance. However, most lenders have opted to use loans as the main method of finance. Funding of between £1,000 up to £5 million will be available, subject to each accredited lender's criteria. So, would my business be eligible? The British business banks say that businesses that meet the following conditions must be considered for the CBILS. So businesses must be UK based in their business activity, have annual turnover of no more than 45 million, of which more than 50% is generated through trading activities, have a borrowing proposal which the lender would consider viable were it not for the current pandemic, and must be able to self-certify that it has been adversely impacted by the coronavirus pandemic. Full details of eligibility can be found in our COVID-19 page on our website. What steps do I need to take to apply? The scheme will be delivered through existing commercial lenders but backed by the government-owned British Business Bank. There are currently 40 accredited lenders able to offer the scheme, but this is being added to on a regular basis. These are the steps that you should take in applying for the loan. Firstly, collate all necessary information to make an application, including an up-to-date business plan, cash flow forecasts, historic accounts, and details of assets owned by the business. This will help you decide how much finance you need. Secondly, approach your existing bank first, as they know you and are more likely to be able to make a speedy decision. Banks who do not know you may well put you to the back of the queue. Do I still need to pay interest on the loan? So CBILS will be interest-free for the first 12 months, as the government has guaranteed to cover these payments during this period. Most facilities are being offered over a 6-year period, which means that businesses will have to repay debts plus interest over the additional 5 years. Terms are not necessarily fixed at 6 years for all facilities, so businesses must discuss the length of repayment with their lender. Depending on the type of facility used and the lender, interest rates after the initial 12-month period ranging from between 2 and 3% up to 30% for more specialised lenders. The average currently being reported is around 7%. The government and British Bank, which is helping to administer the CBILS loans, have confirmed that no setup fee will be charged. Will I need to provide a personal guarantee? The British Business Bank has confirmed that the lender can only require personal guarantees for facilities over £250,000. However, where personal guarantees are required, they exclude the principal private residence, and also recoveries under these are capped at a maximum of 20% of the outstanding balance of the CBILS facility after the proceeds of the business assets have been applied. If the scheme is government-backed, am I liable for all of the debt? The borrower will remain 100% liable for the debt. An 80% guarantee offered by the government is simply to provide some recourse for the lender in the event of a borrower defaulting on their debt in the future. Rejected applications should not affect your business credit rating, according to the government, but non-payment of an accepted loan will. How soon will I be able to access the money? Once your facility has been approved by the lender, you will be able to draw down your money within days. Anecdotally, once facilities have been approved, many lenders are supporting businesses on overdraft pending the paperwork being completed. What happens if I'm rejected by a lender? If you've previously been rejected by a lender, then it may be worth reapplying with another lender. Each lender is applying its own specific set of criteria, and so if you are turned down by one, it doesn't mean that you cannot apply for other funding. The government has also imposed new rules on lenders, which means that they no longer have to consider normal commercial terms when deciding whether a business can apply. This may even mean that a lender that has previously rejected your application may now be able to accept it. What happens if the lender would have given me a loan anyway without the government guarantee? HM Treasury has now confirmed that from Monday the 6th of April, any businesses that meet the main criteria must be considered for a CBILS facility, even if they would have otherwise qualified for a commercial facility. The result of this is that they are now eligible for the 12-month interest-free period. Is this scheme also open to larger businesses? The government has announced a further scheme to support businesses known as the Coronavirus Large Business Interruption Loan Scheme. It is aimed at businesses with annual turnovers of between 45 million and 500 million. These businesses cannot currently access facilities through the Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan Scheme, which is limited to those with turnover of below 45 million, nor can they access the Bank of England's COVID Corporate Financing Facility, which is aimed at the very largest businesses. Like the CBILS, a government guarantee of 80% will be provided to enable banks to lend in circumstances where they might not have otherwise been able to. Unlike the CBILS, however, which provides loans of up to 5 million, the Large Business Interruption Loan Scheme will provide loans of up to 25 million. While CBILS provides loans that are interest-free for 12 months, the Large Business Interruption Loan Scheme loans will be provided at normal commercial rates of interest. Further details of how to access the scheme will be announced by the Treasury later in April. Finally, and as we highlighted earlier in this video, it is important that businesses are able to provide evidence to support the applications that they are making, including the provision of an up-to-date business plan, year-end accounts, management accounts, and cash flow projections. Producing these documents can be difficult and time-consuming, and so it's best to seek support from an experienced accountant. We are currently helping a wide range of businesses access the finance that they require. To find out how we can help, please contact one of our team today. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the video today, and if you have any more questions regarding the Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan Scheme, please do not hesitate to contact us.